Hi, welcome to Annie's. My name is Colleen Schaan, and I'm a Copic Regional Certification Instructor and co-author of the Copic Coloring Guide series.
And I'm Tanya Fox, editor of CardMaker magazine and the Copic Coloring Guide books. I'm here today with Colleen to help demonstrate for you how to create texture on your colored images with the Colorless Blender solution. Before we get started, it's important to note that the marker can be identified by the number 0, and as the name states, this marker is colorless.
As we mentioned in the original Copic Coloring Guide, the Colorless Blender has many uses. You can use it to lighten areas of color and to create highlights. It is also a great tool for fixing mistakes. If you've gotten a stray mark or color in an area you didn't intend to, you can use the Colorless Blender marker to push the ink back into the desired area. My favorite use for the Colorless Blender is to create the illusion of texture on a colored image as illustrated on the teal sweater shown here. To show you just how easy it is to create this look, we've each selected a blending group as well as a fabric to use to create texture on this cute schoolgirl image. For my image, I've used the yellow-green blending family of YG11, YG13, and YG17, and paired that with a swatch of old washcloth. As you can see here, I've pre-colored only the sweater to avoid texturizing any additional portions of the image. After coloring the area and letting it dry completely, the next step in the process is to dampen the fabric with the Colorless Blender solution and then place it over the colored area. Wait a few seconds for the magic to work, and then lift the fabric to reveal the texture.
For my example, I've based the image with Y02 and have added dimension with Y08 and Y19. Once my colored area is completely dry, I'll use a scrap of fine burlap, dampened with Colorless Blender solution, and apply that very lightly to my colored portion of the image. When I lift the burlap, I have texture. Each of the fabrics that we've used today created a different look. Enjoy experimenting with your own fabrics to create textures for your images. All of the images used today in our video are included on the CD in the Copic Coloring Guide Level 3. Be sure to pick up your copy to learn a bit more about creating texture with the Colorless Blender.
Tanya, thank you so much for joining me today and sharing your knowledge with our viewers. And you, thank you for visiting Annie's. Now go out and color your world.